good and hung round here.
There's only a joy round here. Send a message out to those who take advantage of the weak.
For those misguided souls who seem to beat the system.
For their neighbors, he'll put them in forward labor. Sorry, but I just can't figure who's this man.
I'll tell you, he keeps me in a state. He's so inquisitive, he drives me mad. I can't relate to anything he's asking of me. Though I collaborate, I wonder, who's this man? Everyone knows his heart is just and fair. He keeps you distant, yet persistently he needs you there. To comfort or instruct him, accept his stoic flair. Perhaps we'll never get to know him. Who's this man? Who's this man? Who's this man?
Mrs. Hudson,
Yes, Mr. Holmes?
I shall be going out this evening.
Very well.
I shall be very late. No need for a restaurant until the noon hour.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, I shall have those morning.
As you will, Mrs. Hudson. Before you go, send a message to Dr. Watson. Let him know I need to see him.
This evening?
Yes, Mrs. Hudson, this very evening, thank you.
At this hour, Mr. Holmes, I fear.
Do not fear, Mrs. Hudson. This very evening.
Yes, of course. I'm glad. I know it's late, but please run and ask for Dr. Watson if he couldn't come by for a brief visit. It's good to see you, Dr. Watson. I trust you've been well.
Well enough, Mrs. Hudson, and you. You look wonderful as usual.
Oh, well, I hardly think so, but yes, I'm well.
The boy, he's new?
Yes, Hugh. I've taken him in for a short time. It's some family problems.
Ah, I see. Well, it's a bit late for a social call. Is there anything, any medical...
Oh, no. I told him it was late, but you know him. He just sent for you. He's just been in such a state since his father died. Perhaps it's a new investigation. He needs something to improve his spirits.
Improve? I'd rather like him this way.
Well, you haven't been around as much lately. It's been practically morbid around here these past few months.
I see. No mad dashing about, no midnight forays? Sounds like he's become quite conventional, like me.
Like you! Yes, like you. Not like him. Not like him at all.
Yes, well, it's getting late, isn't it? Past 11, eh? Holmes?
Yes. Perfect timing as usual.
Oh, good heavens, Holmes. What's all this about?
Well, I wouldn't want to be recognised, would I?
Well, no. At least I expect the answer is no, but, for what reason? And the question is who? Good heavens, man, it's getting late. I'm barely awake myself.
Well, perhaps nothing, Watson. Perhaps nothing at all. All the same, it was good of you to come. I need someone. Well, I needed someone to help me with this disguise. There. How's it look?
Well, if you must know, I think it looks bloody awful. You look as if you're half dead. No, dead and fully so.
Good, that's just the effect I wanted.
Oh, now see here, is that all you wanted? An endorsement on your complexion? Good heavens, man, I'm not sure how, at the moment, rather tenuous relationship can withstand all this vigor. Now, tell me, what's going on?
Oh, Watson, you never disappoint me.
Oh, good night, Holmes. Rest well in your death face, it suits you.
What if I said to you, Park Hill? What if I said to you, Meredith Park Hill?
Oh.
What if I said to you...
Stop!
Surely, my friend, you know...
No, utter not one more word. I shan't hear of it, not if you value our friendship. Not if you think that...
I'm truly sorry if I caused you pain. I hadn't recalled that incident had touched you so deeply.
You, Holmes, forget.
My sincere apologies.
Good night, Holmes.
But won't you stay a moment? Yes, have a sherry. I'm afraid you were quite animated there for a second. Just, perhaps you're not quite yourself just yet. Just sit here and collect yourself.
That's what I thought.
Oh, yes. Sorry, Doctor. Perhaps you should run along home. Sorry, I've gone once late at night.
Yes, that's just what I'll do. Shan't sleep tonight, though. Sleep will be hard put to find me tonight. Good heavens, man, what's come up? What's happened with this case? I thought I put that case in its grave years ago.
It's something to do with graves, all right. I think you've known all along.
Oh, I never. It's a rare day indeed that I ever know what you're going on about. Dare I say, even as you're going about it. You're one of those utterly confounding persons.
All right, Watson, don't get yourself all worked up again.
Quite.
You really did take one to stop there.
Oh?
Yes, for a moment there I thought you were about to fly.
Fly? Really?
Yes, well, when I said what I said, you very nearly flew. You just sort of...
See here, I did no such thing.
Well, I mean no disrespect, my good man. It was just rather comedic under the circumstances.
Comedic, you say?
Yes, well, nothing undistinguished, you see. Just a momentary flap. I had never seen anything quite like it.
Is that so? A flap, was it?
Yes, very much like a flap. Yes, quite so.
And how did it go then, this flap?
Oh.
Well, that's not really a flap at all, is it? That's more of a wave. A flap would be more, Now there's a flap. There's a jolly good flap.
Do you think so?
Don't you?
What I think, Watson, has very little to do with flight. It has more to do with words.
Words, you say? Such as?
Such as Meredith.
Don't sting me now, Holmes. Don't sting me with names. I'm becoming too old for your condescending games. And don't laugh at me, I'm not as agile as you. My body doesn't work as well, I know that is true. At this late hour, I should be deeply encased in an overstuffed pillow and a feather tip. But the all that I have is all given to you, for you have the effervescence that was made me live. Play with me, Holmes, don't make me feel inept. Just because of mysteries, I'm not quite as adept. For oh, when I was young, I so wanted to be free, to investigate the cases and to see what I could see. Oh, I wish I were you. I'd give anything to do those things you do. If only I could be like you. Now the doctor makes you well, but I'd rather see those bodies that make other people sick. I've become your eyes and ears while you look front against the rear. My laboratory has all the things that make you look slick. Oh, come now and give me the news. Encourage me to give you my views. Let's go out and solve a mystery or two. There is something on this earth that I'd rather do. Oh, Holmes. I'll regret it, I'm sure, but go on. Tell me.
Yes, the Park Hill case had never been closed, actually. Just forgotten. No suspects, no motive, thus no case.
What's come up?
It seems there have been some inquiries into the circumstances of the death of Beth, the Park Hill woman.
I don't know if I'd be much help. It's been so long.
But you're the only person familiar with the findings of the autopsy.
But Dr. Harrington surely
Died in August.
Oh, yes, quite. I'd forgotten. But I fear that this is too painful, Holmes. It's too close to the heart.
Well, it's late. I'll make some discreet inquiries. If you're feeling up to it, come by Baker Street tomorrow evening, say around 7.
I'll have to see what the day holds.
Of course. 7 then.
If I'm up to it.
Of course. Good night. Day 5. Wednesday, September 16th, 1893. Poor Watson. This one will be difficult for him. Be gentle, for God's sake, if you have it in you. If you have it in you, there's a laugh, of course you do. But can it be expressed from man to man? From me to you? Watson, you ask so little. Just respect. I give so little. I suspect you'll have your fill of me someday. I wouldn't blame you if you stayed away. If you have it in you, there should be no question. I have proven there could be no other's claim as best one. The chase is all the blind pursuit. The facts and clues for interpretation. The victim's pain, the criminal acts, all there for investigation. If you have it in you, I've shown there's nothing I can't do. Except hurt. If you have it in you, well, my father'd have me be an engineer or a draftsman. Oh, he could never see an office is no place for me. No hierarchy to appease. On my own and matching wits is all I'll ever need. You have it in you. I've shown there's nothing I can't do. Except cry. You have it in you. It's quite an inquiry. Innocence, deception. Where will I find the key? I know I'll never rest until I solve this mystery. So I'll get by with only what I need. Watson, Mrs. Hudson, and
it in you. I just can't let myself hurt, cry, love.
Write to Mycroft and Sherrinfold. Inquire about Mother.
Why, Hugh, come in, come to breakfast.
Oh, Margaret, there must be something I can do for Mr. Holmes. Once I even get to talk to him, I can now and again, but just a word or two, a hello.
Something will come along. You'll get your opportunity. He's very particular.
And peculiar.
He's that as well. He's quite...
I know what you mean. It's sort of indescribable, isn't it?
Oh, such big words. You're sounding so grown up these days. Our reading lessons are paying off. I just don't quite know what to make of you sometimes. No, it's just... Well, I ran into Constable Kiefer down at the square. He says there's still no word about your father. But he said he's heard good things about you, that coming to live here was a good decision, and that people say nice things about you.
What kind of things?
Oh, nothing in particular, just that you're nice, polite, honest.
Yes?
And that you're handsome and strong and have quite an eye for the ladies.
Do not!
Oh, Hugh, I wish your Uncle Danny was still alive. You remind me so much of him sometimes. That sparkle in the eyes, you've got it too. Oh, my Danny could give you what for? He'd be proud to have a young man like you around.
You still miss him, don't you, Aunt Margaret?
Yes, sometimes, but that's no concern of yours. We were talking about you.
And him? Perhaps you give me a job to do. Sweep his floor.
Oh, he'll have none of that, but we'll think of something.
But I've been here for 3 months. I've read all of Dr. Watson's stories about him. I just want...
Be patient. You'll get your chance.
Before I saw him,
Mr. Holmes.
I just knew he was great.
Well, that's a matter of consideration.
Now I've seen him.
I know.
Really, really, it's nice to be where I can see the world's best thoughts. It's something detective first.
You might not want to get
From
too
what I
close.
see, there's no equal consulting detective in the land. The top of whatever is to make. The top of whatever they say. The top of the mountain of the heat, of the mountain of the heat. The top
Live and let live. That's
of
right.
the thing that
I think he's a popular choice at the moment. In some sense, no matter. He's black. Sherlock Holmes. Mr. Holmes is a very well student in London. Be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. But there's nothing he can do. Let us pass it all the way and leave him like he's the order wanting to be like him. Are you sure that's something you want to grow up to be? He has a life like no other man I've ever seen.
But yes, Aunt Margaret, and that's why. I've seen in a Parliament lives, and there's nothing in them that even begins to compare.
Oh, I know. Come here, Mr. Hugh, I for the ladies. You're a good boy in spite of all that you've seen in your young life. I want you to take the best of what Mr. Holmes has to offer, but don't forget to be yourself and have some fun in your life. I don't think he has much fun in his life. Or not.
You've had me in a state all day, Holmes. I could hardly concentrate on any of my patients. But thank God I've only a few these days. Now see here, what's come up? What's happened to reopen the Park Hill inquiry? I think I'm a bit more of a mind to be a bit more receptive tonight. You threw me for the proverbial loop, I'm afraid.
Yes, of course, it's rather blunt of me, but I should have considered your feelings. You know how I am. My emotions aren't as confused as yours.
You have none.
I wouldn't go so far as to say...
No, you wouldn't.
You were in a state. Well, my apologies to your nurse and your staff and your patients. We was curt to them all day. But you're right, of course. Now be as observant as you can, Watson. We will need all our combined powers on this one. Let me tell you what transpired.
Sister Helena, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Mrs. Hudson. Please come in. How may I help you?
Will you be requiring tea, perhaps, Mr. Holmes?
Why not, thank you. Thank you for seeing me on such short notice, Mr. Holmes. The constable thought that you might be familiar and perhaps helpful about this disappearance.
Someone or something has disappeared?
It seems so. I don't know. I'm just very concerned about this letter.
What, may I ask, is your concern?
This letter arrives at the orphanage, St. Agnes, and a young lady is inquiring into the whereabouts of a school friend of hers. Meredith Parkhill? Does that sound familiar?
What does she want to know?
Mr. Holmes, Meredith Parkhill she died a year ago. Most horrible.
Please don't go on. Yes, I'm familiar with the circumstance.
I don't know what to say, how to respond.
May I?
Yes, of course. I was hoping that perhaps you can provide an official reply that wouldn't upset Meredith's friend.
Yes, perhaps I can gather some more recent information and provide a means of closure. Where was the letter sent from?
Germany, Heidelberg. That's what I don't understand. Meredith had no family. Her parents died, so she came to stay with us. She was such a lovely young lady. It's
A tragedy. This friend, Monica Sturgis, is it?
We had no one at St. Agnes by that name.
Well, what can you tell me about Miss Parkhill that may be helpful?
Fine young lady, nearing the end of her time with us. We were hoping she would stay on, take her vows, teach the children.
May I keep this letter?
Yes, of course.
Well, it may take some time, but I'll look into it. Then I will let you know if there's anything more you need to do. Mrs. Hudson!
Oh, thank you, Mr. Holmes. Well,
I bid you good day, sister. Mrs. Hudson will see you to the door.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes.
So, my friend, what do you make of it?
Most interesting indeed, this letter. Who is this friend? What is the connection to Meredith? Why was she inquiring from abroad? When was this, Holmes?
Saturday last.
I trust you've been busy then.
Quite so, yes, but what do you make of it? On the surface, what do you know thus far?
Well, there's not much to go on, is there? A woman who knew Meredith travels about, loses track of a friend, wants you to locate her.
Yes, I've written her a brief letter asking for more information.
You didn't mention Meredith's accident.
No.
Well, then I'm afraid that's all there is without knowing her. You'll fill me in with all your deductions shortly.
Quite so, Doctor.
So, tell me, Holmes, what is her age? How is it spelling? What idioms did she use? What color ink? What angle of her handwriting is giving you a clue as to her identity?
You know me too well. Surely you will allow me my little drama after all these years.
Too many years, I'm afraid. This case is too close to the heart for your games.
Very well. Yes, I need deductions. Let's see, the visit. I trust you'll want these notes.
Perhaps.
Let's see, where to start? Let's see. The orphanage, timing of the accident, the travel to Germany, the quality of the stationery, and mention of Meredith as a friend from someone who, very likely, never existed.
Assuming the same age as Meredith.
And of similar upbringing.
How so? Meredith was an orphan. This woman is of obvious means.
Not necessarily. She could have married well.
Not likely. The friend of an orphan into the international set? But you've no doubt that she's English born.
None.
Well, perhaps she wed after she left. But what was her maiden name?
At this point, I've only suspicion. Did Meredith ever mention anything to you of such a friend?
No, we didn't talk much of her life outside the orphanage. She was so sweet. As you recall, the orphanage doctor was gone, and I had been called in to look in upon a young girl who had taken ill.
Dr. Farley.
Farley, yes. Well, it wasn't so much of an illness as more of a general lack of will to live, and undernourishment. She really just needed someone to talk to. I took her my young Jenny's favorite doll. She started to seem to be better after that.
You've grown quite fond of her, as I recall.
Yes, 2 or 3 weeks. I suppose she reminded me of my Jenny.
Terrible thing, that train accident that took your daughter's life.
Yes, Meredith and I had started to grow rather friendly, and then Dr. Farley returned, and I only saw her 2 or 3 more times after that. Then nothing until
The train accident that took her life.
Tell me, Holmes. What are the chances of losing 2 such young, pretty girls in such similar circumstances?
You have to be strong, Watson.
I've given it considerable thought since last night. Perhaps this is just what I need. If we can solve this case, perhaps we can close 2 wounds.
Indeed. And we shall solve this one. But I will need your help.
And you shall have it. Forgive my melancholy.
Nothing to forgive. But let's get on. I've written Mrs. Sturgis a brief letter indicating I will look into her inquiry. I should be hearing back from her this week.
I shall put my things in order.
Here are my notes. Study them at your leisure.
I should be most interested to hear from this woman. Do let me know when she's in touch.
Of course, I will send for you the moment I have something more.
Right. Well, jolly good. Well, good night, Holmes.
Goodbye.
Heidi,
Yeah, Mom?
have a closer vintage now.
Oh, yeah.
Enough fresh air for today. I'm sorry you're cold. It is autumn after all. Winter comes soon. Soon, yes.
Anything else for you?
No.
Some hot coffee, perhaps?
No. Esther should be home soon.
Have some tea then.
Very well.
Aren't you feeling well?
I'm fine, just preoccupied.
Still thinking of your homeland?
Yes, and I must find a way to go back soon.
Oh, something has happened to upset you?
Not necessarily, just some family matters, and I will need some time to sort things out.
Because of the letter we received.
That's part of it. Esther just received, did he?
9.
Heidi, have you noticed anything different about Esther just lately?
He seemed very much moody in those past few weeks. Perhaps the cold air, the rain?
No, he's been preoccupied, it seems.
The cook says he reminds her of someone.
In love! Oh, I wish it were that simple. I don't think that's it. But how does one know these things?
Well, it's not that side of him that's changed so much. He was very charming when we first met. There was an urgency or an excitement. He's always been very kind and generous, and it still is. It's just that he's been distant.
Distant, yeah? Pretending to be happy as he can, right?
Well, enough about us, Sturgis. Thanks for listening. You can see right through me now, can't you?
I just hate seeing you upset.
Doesn't happen often, does it? It's been just wonderful here in Heidelberg. Perhaps I'm just homesick.
Perhaps a trip to London will make things better. See, your family's been here 6 months.
My family. Yes, I think you're right. I'll have to find a way for us to go back. It'll be good for the both of us.
Your family you moved to, is everything alright?
Well, no.
Is there
Actually, I have no family. This life, it's all new. When Esther just met me, I was an orphan, and when we were married, he thought it'd be a good idea to go someplace, get a fresh start.
So, you have nobody to go home to? It's very sad to hear. What was she like?
These are all I have.
Oh, that's beautiful. I think you might need some time. I'll make some tea.
Now I just have my dreams. And my questions.
Life is so confusing along.
Oh, did you get some tickets? Were there any left?
Oh, yeah, plenty. Good ones, too.
And did you get some for yourself?
Oh, nein, Heinrich is not himself these days, and we have heard it.
But how many years ago was that? You should hear it again.
Next time, perhaps.
Say, these are good seats.
Maybe everyone has heard it before, many times.
Well, you should take me up on it one of these days. I may stop offering.
Well, it is very kind of you. Thank you.
What? You think I'm crazy, don't you?
You're just so unpredictable these days.
Am I? I didn't know I was unpredictable. I'll have to work on that. But tonight I am off to the symphony. And I have the best secretary in all of Heidelberg.
Get home, miss. You'll probably be in late tomorrow.
Yes, sure. Why don't you take the morning off?
If you say so.
Yeah, hello? Yes, that's correct. Helen, can you speak up? All right. Next week? I don't know. Are you certain? Yes, next week. I'll have to make arrangements. Fine. Yes, good. Yes, next week. I'll let you know. I'll never understand this telephone thing. It'll never work, you know. You can't understand hardly a word.
Is there anything...
No. No. When? Tomorrow.
Good night.
Dad!
Oh, Heidi, the concert was wonderful. I simply love the symphony. Oh, yeah. Let me help you with your bells. There. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I would like to go someday. Oh, would you? You should have said something. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Now, you know I enjoy your company. I'm sure we could work something out. Esther just wouldn't mind. Perhaps someday. Well, that's all I need. Now you go off to bed. So sorry to keep you up so late. When shall I bring you your coffee? It won't be early. Esther just has been taking the morning off. I'll call for you. Okay. Good night then. Good night.
I'm sorry I wasn't much company tonight. Did you have a good time anyway?
Oh, of course. I just enjoy being with you. The concert's lovely. It was such a sweet idea.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to it.
No, don't let it bother you. I had a wonderful time, but what's the matter? Can you tell me? You know I don't mind.
Something's come up. I may have to go to London.
Oh, when?
Sometime next week. I know that's not much notice, but, well, I heard from the Home Office today.
On that telephone thing? Must be something disastrous. You don't normally act so glum.
Well, that's just it. I don't know.
Well, what did they say?
Not much, really, just as summons. Those telephone calls aren't very clear, I'm afraid.
So, how long do you have to be gone for?
Not long, I should think. No more than a week.
A week. Well, I've been thinking.
Uh-oh. And what's on your mind?
A holiday.
Oh?
It's just a short one. We need a holiday.
We'll go on a ride cruise when I return. You love the wine
But
country.
I thought London would be nice for a change. You could do business for 1 week, and then we could go to the Tower, or take the train to Dover, or that Stonehenge, any number of things.
Well,
Just this once.
Meredith, I need to explain some things to you. We need to talk about
Go on.
how lovely you look tonight.
No!
I
In
know?
fact, Mr. John Connery, something's been bothering you for quite some time now, hasn't it? I don't think the change in you's gone unnoticed.
What? I haven't changed. Have I?
Yes.
How? In what way?
Well, you're off somewhere, shutting me out.
I'm not much good at hiding things, am I?
I hope you don't think you have to hide things. I'd be more than glad to talk to you about your business matters.
I don't want to trouble you.
Well, I'd rather us both be troubled, then perhaps we can work something out together. I just don't like being shut out. Even Heidi's noticed it.
Oh? Well, there are some things I guess we need to talk about.
Oh, please do. I don't want you disappearing anymore. I want things to go back to the way they've been. It's been just wonderful. I don't want things to ever change.
Something.
I haven't changed, have I?
No. It's not you.
I'll help you if I can.
I know you would if you could, but it's something to do with the business.
Well, it's settled then. We'll go straight away.
Yes. But perhaps that's what we need. It's all very complicated, but yes, we'll go.
John, that's so wonderful. Gosh, I guess I wanted this more than I thought. The moon is so small tonight.
It's not quite a lover's moon, is it?
Let's say goodnight now. It's been so lovely spending this evening with you.
What can it mean? Taking the step, changing our whole world around. The search for true happiness, we'll find it, we're now London bound.
What does he mean? So complicated. Why can we live like we do? I've so many questions now. I need to solve truth.
We're on our way now, I can feel it, our destiny's now in my hands. We'll take it one perilous step at a time. The path may be rocky for two hearts to climb, but we'll climb it together and work till it's totally grand.
I've been so lucky coming from nowhere, living this wonderful life. But now I wonder, I need to know where it's leading me after tonight.
We're on our way now, I can feel it, a new life is suddenly there. We'll take it one glorious step at a time. The path may be rocky for two hearts to climb, but we'll be together, and there's nothing that we can't bear. We're on our way now, there's a way. I'll make a new plan, he'll obey. Let's say goodnight now, it's been so lovely spending this evening with you. Tomorrow we'll plan our future together, crossing our bridges, facing whatever there is in store, and we'll build a whole life anew.
Good night, Mr. Stone.
Yes, good riddance. My God, the things I have to put up with. What does it mean?
Why won't he answer my questions? What does it mean, this man who's snooping around? It's gone so well, what could have changed its direction? So who could tell what evidence has been found? How can this suddenly be happening to me? I've grown accustomed to the life that you see. The house, the servants, and the afternoon tea. It's just a lawyer's life, the normal lawyer's life. Perhaps it's nothing, suppose I let it blow over. Why should I worry? Soon she'll be out of the way. I must be sure he must maintain the right cover. I'll bet he's weak. I'll twist his arm when I say, how can this suddenly be happening to you? You've grown accustomed to the things that you do. I've made it possible by your side too. A simple lawyer's life, a naughty lawyer's life.
My world has changed now, there've got to be other ways. We'll stay away now, it's out of sight, out of mind.
What's this you're saying? We're down to counting the days. Cause it's now, man, we've got a near perfect crime. How can this suddenly be happening to me? We're on the brink of victory, don't make a fuss.
But I can't even think of killing her now, or your dead lawyer's life.
What of your lofty life? I don't believe it. I don't believe what you're saying. Oh, you can't quit now. We both have too much at stake. You've got to think now about the rent you've been paying. You live in high style, we're both involved in the take. We're very close, I've kept it simple. I need you now to go and finish the deed. If you won't do it, I'll find one who will. She's the only link, can't you see? Meredith must die. Meredith must die. Get used to saying that line. Your little toy must break, and then the blood will fly.
There must be other ways. We could both disappear.
No, she'll always wonder why you're being so clear.
I've got some time, there's nothing we can do now.
You're a fool, I'll give you these few days to work out a plan.
Work it out just right.
If you don't have the answer, we'll be obliged
Find it.
to kill the German wife, to lead the lawyer's life.
Ways, of course there are. Other ways, but they're not part of the plan, now are they? Sometimes plans have to change. Stay away from London. When do you set sail? The morning of the 8th, Thursday. This is insane. You must keep her away from here and busy. For God's sake, don't go near the orphanage. Or the school, or the neighborhood, anywhere she might be seen.
I want her away from here until you set sail. The 8th, you said? Yes, well, come back here the 6th. That's Tuesday at 9 p.m., same as tonight.
I'm sure we'll devise something, I'm sure of it.
Don't count on it. I'm not certain this is wise, but we've a week. You can't suddenly change your plans now without arousing more suspicion in her.
Suspicion? You think she knows something?
But why else would someone be snooping around? Why else would she insist you bring her back just now? Coincidence? I think not.
But that's impossible.
Nothing is impossible. Don't lose your nerve. She is the enemy. Tuesday, 9 p.m.
Oh, God. He doesn't know her, he just can't understand. He needs to see her, then he'll know my demands. For the benefit of all that we need, I must convince him not to finish this deed. If I were stronger, I'd know just what to do. I need your help if I'm to carry it through, to lead a noble life, to lead a quiet life. That cursed lawyer's life, it's just not worth my while. Mrs. Hudson? Mrs. Hudson? Yes, coming. Who is it then? Ah, the good Dr. Watson. I should have known. With your delicate surgeon's hand.
Dash it all, Holmes? Would you leave me standing in the gutter all day?
Dreadfully sorry, old boy. Bit damp, is it?
Damn. No, it's utterly beautiful outside for a change.
Good heavens. It's like a new world out there today.
Oh, there's nothing new out there, I assure you. But you must have something new. I got a message to come straight away.
Ah, yes. A letter from Anton. Dvorak, you remember our friend? Father's favorite composer?
Anton? Why, I hadn't seen him since he came through here, what, over a year ago? America? Huh. I trust he's doing well then.
Oh, yes. He calls it his new world. See there, he's got an idea for a new symphony.
Holmes? Is this in Czech?
Well, of course it is. What's the tune there?
What? Tune? Where? Oh.
Da, 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 da. What do you think?
About what?
The tune! Anton wants to use it in his new symphony.
Oh, well, it's pleasant, romantic.
Exactly. That's not a new world. It is romantic, and everyone knows Americans have no romance. That's not their energy. That's not their spirit. Energy. That's what Anton needs. It's something majestic, something like bum 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 bum.
Yes, I see what you mean. But see, I didn't come here to discuss music. I thought we had something new on the Park Hill case.
Yes. Yes, of course. She's been here and gone. Here are my notes.
But you said you'd let me know.
No time, my friend. It all happened too quickly. She just showed up at my door. Mrs. Hudson sent the boy, but you were away just then. Sorry, John.
That boy, that Hugh, you should get to know him. He seems a fine man. Well, yes, what's happened? Bring me up to date.
Yes. The inquiry.
let me tell you about her visit. What a surprise! When I haven't heard from you, I thought perhaps you had some luck on your own.
Oh, actually, no, I...
Oh, of course. Please, do sit down. Forgive my lapse of manners. It's just you caught me off guard.
Oh, well, if now isn't a good time.
No, heavens. Perhaps Mrs. Hudson will bring us some tea.
Yes, that would be nice. I don't think I'm prepared, Mr. Holmes. Mentally, at least.
What is it that's so troubling you? By the way, the notes you sent me were very helpful, very thorough.
You had a chance to look at them then.
Look at them. Devour is more like it, Mrs. Sturgis.
I hope they make sense.
Sense to me, after I made some discreet inquiries. And Sister Helena is most of.
Perhaps we haven't gotten too far. I wonder... But there have been some changes.
What changes, dear lady?
Mr. Holmes, when I wrote to St. Agnes, I didn't really know what I wanted. There were some strange thoughts running through my head, some things at home I didn't understand. But things are better now, and I might not need your help after all.
I see. But I disagree.
But how?
I believe you acted in good faith when you inquired about your friend, but there may be more to this disappearance than you may wish to know.
Well, as to the disappearance...
I know, but there's more. I'm just now getting to the root of it. I think you discovered some of what you wanted to know, but you won't discover all there is to know until, well, it could be very uncomfortable for you. Sorry, I don't mean to frighten you.
I'm not sure I understand, but you know about the disappearance. You feel that you know more about it than even I know. You think there's cause behind the circumstances for me to worry. Mr. Holmes, my husband wants to talk to me about some business dealings or something. Are these all connected?
I believe they are, yes. And it's the or something that has me puzzled right now. I'm sorry, but what I have to tell you is, well, maybe a little discomforting, perhaps quite bizarre.
Oh dear, are you implying something illegal?
And most of what I have is circumstantial at the moment, but a few facts, Mrs. Sturgis.
Well, I suppose this changes what I came here to tell you. I was going to tell you to hold off. You work very quickly. I suppose you want to continue, that is, if there are criminal implications.
I'm not the police, Mrs. Sturgis. I have no doubt that justice will be done. Eventually. The question is, do you want to get to the bottom of this now, with all the facts, for you to decide what to do? Or would you rather simply wait and let the chips fall where they may?
Go forward, Mr. Holmes. I couldn't sleep now if I knew there was something pestering.
Good.
I
I understand.
Do you?
That
Do you know how it is to be so alone, that your diary is your only real friend? To be torn between a wonderful but isolating experience and the gnawing of things left behind. And it's not quite right. Knowing that you were left behind. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's quite all right. But I do understand. I do.
Well, I'd best be going.
Of course. Mrs. Hudson!
I'm at Webster House, do you know it? Be there till Monday and then we'll be travelling.
To Heidelberg.
No, a holiday to the Lake District. I expect we'll be in touch.
I will attempt to keep you informed. Please, let me know when you return.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
You were very mysterious with her. I trust you've been successful thus far.
Too successful. I fear we may have a case of the most serious nature, Doctor.
Oh no, Holmes. Not Moriarty again.
A fiend of considerable proportions, nonetheless.
I'm sorry, I just wish I never made up all that business with Moriarty. You were saying?
No, let's leave it for a moment. Since you brought it up.
Oh no, I know that tone tone of voice. What is it? Is it something I've written?
It's what you haven't written.
Say what? God, first you don't like what I write, and now you don't like what I don't write? I'm sorry, old man, but there's a whole lot to this writing business that is beyond me still. If it's not the publisher bashing you about, it's every reader with their own ideas about every news.
Don't go raving about it. It's not that serious. Actually, it is serious. Too serious.
What?
I never read anything in your reports about music or dance or...
You, Holmes, dance. I've never heard such a thing. I certainly never wrote about it before.
That's just it, Watson. You never let me have any fun. All these stories you write about me are so full of thinking and danger and logic. Everything is so logical.
Oh, we're back on that again now, eh?
No. We're not going back. In fact, we're moving on. I bet you never even knew I could dance.
Certainly not. In all our years, you never said such a thing.
But did it ever strike you that someone who is so adept at boxing would also have to be light on his feet?
Feet never entered my mind in the boxing, Holmes. Fists! That's what boxing is about.
That's just the half of it, my good man. One must be quick of foot, as well as quick of brain. And the lightning fast with the fists. What of it, Watson? Write of me as a dancer. Huh?
What the... I've never seen you dance over any corpses, or out of any courthouse, or certainly ever even leaped to any conclusions. No, you're just the opposite, never leaping. Quite frustrating though at times, I must say.
Ha! Very good, Watson. Very clever. Like that. See, you do have a sense of humor. But let's keep that in the past, shall we? Let me have some fun. Why, sometimes I don't think you're writing about me at all.
I beg your pardon. It's you, isn't it?
It's you in those stories, disguised as me. I should have seen it all along.
What on earth are you talking about?
Nothing, John. Nothing at all.
My reports are not flights of fancy, sir. I do not just make things up. I'm sure that our readers wouldn't appreciate reading about you dancing through a courthouse or prancing about the premises of a crime. Now, see here. Thought we were discussing the Parkhill case.
Quite right.
We were.
But it's late, good doctor. Here, I've given you my notes. Have a look at them, come back tomorrow. They're very complete. I assure you, I think you'll find them very interesting reading.
Oh, good heavens, it is late. That's just what I'll do. Must get on, though. Mary will have my head from her home by 7. Bridge night, you know.
I wonder if you'll be good enough to post this letter to Anton for me on your way home.
Oh, your comments on his new world, I expect.
Where would I find him? What could one do? Where do you search for a father you barely knew? There is nothing you can do to find the love that died away, that's buried deep, that's stolen from the heart. It's gone like a nightmare, disquieting because of what might have been a work of art. You can only pretend that it's not important.
of fantasy, with dreams apportioned hard, the hope that fills the heart and yearns for a new start, a world in which I can find some rest. Where is this new world? Mrs. Hudson?
Yes, Mr. Holmes?
Please take time to see to it that Dr. Watson gets his staff returned to him.
It's just like Danny's. The one he wore so well. I'll never know the pain he felt, the truth he never told. But I do know he loved me. His eyes would say, test. Someday I'll join him in a new world where he and I can rest. Through Danny's gone these many years, I've never had to fear that I'd be all alone. I've got him here in a new world. You went back and perhaps to Dr. Watson. He's gone and left his stuff.
Where's the dream? The spirit of life. That mystery that conquers us all. My dreams of fire once more. Not really God, just off to the storm. I love the part that the wind's so wide. There's no more shame, no more lies to hide. His long warm arms so strong and close. The calm that radiates our because it's really gone. It's really lovely now. In a new world. Dr. Watson, service in the afternoon.
There's a good boy, sometimes a rascal, but true to heart and heart. He's very smart and handsome. Someone should let him play the part. Someone should take the time. He needs a helping hand. They go to parks and see the world and grow into a man. It'd be a new world, like a father and a son. A new world, a better life begun. Though almost grown and dutiful, a task remains undone. He'd find the time someday. They'll make the time someday.
John, it's wonderful being back in London.
Yes, it's something we should have done long before now.
We'll work everything out. I know it.
We will.
It's like a new world with just us two. It's coming all together now. There's nothing we can do. Such a bright world shining through. We'll find a way to work it out and straighten out a thing or two in a new world.
There's my new world. There's my stars. his heart is my bright world shining through. 2 years of patience and planning and fear. Now let us see what we can do. Oh, John has brought the girl here, but who knows why? I'll have to watch them even more carefully. I'll have to think the matter over again, and force his hand if he just can't seem to see that there's a new world for the taking. To the victor go the spoils. It's simple to see. There's a new world waiting for him. There's a new world waiting for me. The time